First of all, Chamberlain, welcome to the Bradford Bulls. Really, just give us your thoughts and emotions after your first couple of days here at the club.
Yeah, it's been good. Different to being at FC, obviously, but it's been very welcoming. I know a lot of the lads from previous clubs and everyone else has been really welcoming. So yeah, it's been good. Been a good couple of days.
Obviously, it's a new challenge for you. How does that energise you as a player? Or you've had a couple of really good challenges, League Leopards, Hull FC more recently. So what does this do for a player when you move to a new environment?
I think it's a point to prove yourself. You can show off what you want to be as a player. At the minute, I don't know what that'll be for me myself, but whatever position I do end up playing in, I'll do my best in each and every week.
You have been here before for a few games back in 2017. You've obviously been well aware of the potential of the club. This is a really exciting chapter being back in Super League. So what does it mean for you as a player to represent this club in such a monumental year and chapter?
Yeah, it's big. Obviously there's all the stories of when the club was massive, and it's had a lot of hard times recently in the last decade probably. But there's a massive buzz around the place. There's a big excitement about Super League, having Bradford back in the competition. Sorry. But yeah, as you can probably tell by the buzz around the place, everyone's just raring to go and everyone's ripping in.
You've played for a couple of clubs more recently, as we've just mentioned, with really passionate fan bases, really energised fan bases. What's that like as a player when you step out and you've got thousands of people, behind you? It must give you that extra edge you might need at times during a game.
Yeah, massively. When you're in them tight games and you're gassed a bit, you just need that little bit of boost. So having a big fan base and a lot of that fan base being at the games, it's massive. It helps us as players and it just makes that atmosphere feel even better.
We have obviously started pre-season training. You've had experience in full-time environments over the last few years. So what advice can you give some lads who are maybe stepping up to this new challenge around what are the differences, etc., and how to handle that transition?
Probably just throw yourself in at the deep end. There's lads that have been, this is probably their 15th or so pre-season, and just be a sponge for them really. Just ask them questions, ask coaches questions, and every time you come into the building, just rip in. No one's bothered if you fail at the first attempt. That's what we're here to do in pre-season. That's what it's all about. You get better every day, and as long as you're ready back come first game of the season, then that's all we can ask.
In terms of the actual competition itself, stepping up to Super League, what are the main differences about, it might sound an obvious question, but stepping up from Championship to Super League, what did you notice were the main differences?
Probably the speed of the game. It's a lot quicker, so you have to be fitter, you have to be able to think on your feet, and especially when you've got nothing left, you just have to be able to keep pushing through that. And your skill factor's just got to be probably that little bit higher. When you're fatigued, you've just got to make sure that you can catch, you can pass, and you're just not switching off mentally. But other than that, I'd say a lot of the lads are in good shape for the start of pre-season, and they should go pretty well with Super League.
And just find on a personal level, what's your mission statement for 2026 really? What do you aim to achieve next year?
I just want to make sure that I'm playing consistently. Whatever position I get put in, do my best each and every week, and hopefully I'm in that squad for the full year. And that's what I'm planning to do. Whatever we set as a club in the next couple of weeks, that's what we'll stick to. But for me personally, I just want to make sure that each and every week is a consistent week for me.